Hi, Bill Schlegel here. A question for a person who believes in the deity of Christ, or that God is a Trinity. How would you explain Acts chapter 17, verse 31, where the Apostle Paul is preaching on Mars Hill, or the Areopagus in Athens, just near the Acropolis. And he says to the people there that the times of ignorance God has overlooked, but now he commands all men everywhere to repent, because he, that's God, has fixed a day on which he will judge the world in righteousness by a man whom he has appointed. And of this he has given assurance to all men by raising him from the dead. Isn't it clear that the Apostle Paul differentiates between God and Jesus in this verse? Jesus is not God, but God has appointed a man, who we know as Jesus, as judge. So God appointed Jesus. Jesus is not God. And also, Jesus died. God doesn't die. God raised Jesus from the dead. Like in all the rest of the sermons of the apostles in the book of Acts, there's no mention that God is a Trinity or that Jesus is God. Once again, to the apostles, Jesus was the man who died, whom God raised from the dead. Deity of Christ believer, how would you explain Acts chapter 17, verse 31, where the Apostle Paul says, because he, God, has fixed a day on which he will judge the world in righteousness by a man whom he has appointed. And of this he has given assurance to all men by raising him from the dead.